Y'all, these TikTok girls are getting into some huge drama lately, and unfortunately, they're getting roasted and dragged by the internet for being cringe AF. If you still haven't figured out who I'm talking about, Addison Rae recently got dragged for opening up about her relationship with Bryce Hall. And even Nessa Barrett and Dixie D'Amelio are receiving major hate at the moment for posting something very controversial. Girl, I don't know what the hell is going on between Nessa Barrett and Jaden Hossler, but apparently there's some drama going around and things are getting very serious. As we all know, Nessa and her ex, Josh Richards, broke up almost a year ago after tons of rumors started circulating around Josh cheating on Nessa with multiple girls. And of course, we all know what ended up happening afterward. Nessa proceeded to shade Josh and then threaten him that she would destroy his career. She even quickly moved on with her friend, Jaden Hossler, and got into a new relationship with him immediately after she broke up with Josh, which made tons of fans throw hate at her. However, though fans had long moved past the situation, Nessa, Jaden, Mads, and Josh instead kept going at it back and forth at each other for almost a year. In fact, just recently, Josh Richards' entire truth got outed by his friend as well, after Tana Mojo decided to roast Josh and expose him for cheating on Nessa with multiple girls.
Josh, you violated us almost as much as you violated Nessa when you cheated on her with every girl on TikTok.
Despite fans already knowing that Josh cheated on Nessa and how Nessa herself threatened Josh in the past that she would expose him, people still felt that something was missing from the story. Since, well, Tana proceeded to make a comment basically addressing her statement towards Josh cheating on Nessa and how it was all a joke. Okay, remember all, this is a roast with jokes. None of this is to be read into or taken seriously. It's a roast with jokes. So, ever since Tana made this statement, fans have been going around on social media accusing both Tana and Josh of lying about the situation, insisting that Nessa could actually turn out to be the innocent person in the situation. But then, things took a shocking turn when Josh went on his BFF podcast to address the accusation Tana made about him cheating on Nessa by victimizing herself and claiming that the majority of the Sway Boys have cheated on their girlfriends as well.
Who knows? They're all too busy cheating on their girlfriends.
What degree of accuracy would you say that jab was?
On like, if you're talking about like percentages and you do the whole Sway Boys, I would say like 50.
Josh made it seem that cheating on your girlfriend is sort of a flex or something. But you guys, this situation made tons of people believe that Josh had cheated on Nessa before they broke up. And this was the moment where things got really interesting. As soon as Josh was exposed for being a cheater, Nessa decided to tease her new shady song in a TikTok video where she opened up about how she went through someone's phone and found out the truth. Of course, you'd probably think that Nessa was still shading Josh in this snippet, but unfortunately, tons of fans believed that this song could be aimed towards Jaden instead, as if she found out that Jaden has been cheating on her. Now, this situation started a huge mess on social media with thousands of fans throwing hate comments under Jaden's posts for allegedly cheating on Nessa. That was until Nessa went on TikTok and cleared up the situation by confirming that Jaden is still her boyfriend and he treats her like a princess. Jaden has left the chat. No, I wouldn't be able to write about this if I was still in it. He treats me like a princess. But check this out, you guys. Even though Nessa made it clear that her song wasn't directed towards Jaden, she then went on Instagram stories to go off on people for throwing accusations and assumptions about her and her relationships by saying this. PSA, I have been kept out of drama the past year and only focus on my music. I write about my life, what I go through now, and what I went through already. You guys don't know even half the stuff I've gone through, so stop assuming what my songs are about and stop involving people that don't even cross my mind in my music. It's so sad when I work so hard on something and make songs for people to relate to and feel like they aren't alone, just for y'all to relate it to stupid. I don't make music for drama. With that being said, here's what people had to say about Nessa going off on people for making accusations about her and her boyfriend. Why is she always whining about something? This coming from the girl who literally promoted her album with the drama she created. Her victim complex is through the roof. But anyways, let's move on now to something way more dramatic. You guessed it, Addison Rae, who finally decided to open up about her past relationship with Bryce Hall in a cringe documentary video. Not gonna lie, it's been a long time since we've mentioned Addison Rae on my channel, and I kind of feel like the TikTok dramas haven't been the same as before because the hype low-key died down a bit. So that's why I feel like most TikTokers are now mentioning their past dramas just to get the last drop of clout they possibly can. Anyways, the tea about Addison Rae in today's video will probably give you secondhand embarrassment if I'm being honest, because a year after Addison and Bryce broke up, my girl Addie decided to open up about the situation in her new Snapchat show. I know we're all thinking the same thing because I'm still confused about Addison having her own Snapchat show, which we're probably going to address in my next video. But girl, this entire montage of Addison addressing her past relationship with Bryce Hall and her Snapchat show is something else, because many people found it very cringe and awkward, and trigger warning, it might give you secondhand embarrassment.
I recently went through a very public breakup. It was one of the hardest things to deal with, internally and online. Now that I'm back in Louisiana, my friend Maddie and her mom Heather are the perfect people to open up to about it.
So the way this was shot is just not it. And the fact that Addison Rae is made so dramatic as if we still care about her high school relationship with Bryce is literally hilarious AF. Because tons of people threw thousands of hate comments towards Addison, basically dragging her for being so dramatic. I'm sorry, the way she was looking in the distance, the clips of her in the first vid made me giggle. I'm sorry. The fake tears in the beginning, I'm dead ASL. I'm so sorry. After thousands of fans were throwing hate comments towards Addison in the comments, Bryce Hall decided to enter the chat and support Addison by commenting this: Addie is a beaut. Let's end today's video with Dixie D'Amelio getting roasted for taking a picture with a popular brand. I don't understand that point of you guys still not giving Dixie D'Amelio and Charli D'Amelio any break. I mean, personally, I feel like the hype about Dixie and Charli has died down, and both of the sisters haven't been getting into any drama lately. But of course, the hate, on the other hand, is something else. We all know that the D'Amelio sisters are probably the most hated influencers out there for a couple of reasons. Mainly because of how they were able to get so popular just for making TikTok videos. While Dixie, on the other hand, has the most haters in the D'Amelio family after she got bullied for years for releasing horrible music. This situation just made fans upset and furious as to how the D'Amelios are trying to milk their way to success just to gain a few coins. And of course, Dixie left with a bunch of haters constantly attacking her for being popular with no personality whatsoever. The reason why I'm mentioning all of this is that just recently, Dixie D'Amelio got attacked by the millions of people worldwide after a picture of her with an old pop band called Big Time Rush went viral on social media. And y'all, the amount of hate and backlash Dixie received from this was insane, since Big Time Rush decided to tease a collab with Dixie in the caption by asking, who wants a collab? You can say that the pop band set Dixie up real bad, but either way, here's what people had to say about Big Time Rush asking their fans about their collaboration with Dixie D'Amelio. I love you, but no. Sorry. Oh God, please no. I'm begging, don't do it. Anyways, loves, if you need more juicy content, then make sure to click on the tab right above.